I've always felt like an outcast my whole entire life.
It's been embarrassing for the whole YouTube community.
So there was like rumors going around, not rumors, like the actual thing, like people. Jake was saying that.
Holy shit, that's just such a dick thing to say.
I would never say that about anybody, even if I did.
If someone dates you who's over 18 and you guys sleep together,
Who are you helping by bringing someone down?
Are you gonna feel good about yourself when all the drama dies down and the numbers are gone?
when I first met you guys, I thought you were 20, and I started touching your bodies inappropriately.
Yeah.
Turns out you're 17.
17.
17 years.
By the way, hi, my name is Casper Lee, and these are the Dolan twins.
What's up?
Grayson, and Ethan.
Yeah.
Sorry, I do that as a little joke. Do you know, I actually wrote down in my notes earlier, I wrote down Grayson has the earring.
Yeah.
Really?
Really good.
Yeah.
That will make it
That's
easy.
why I
Are
wear
we
it.
looking at cameras or no?
No, I
Okay.
want this to be completely
There's no cameras there.
just us.
Okay, cool.
No one's even watching.
Uh-huh.
Well, they will this week because you're on the
Yeah.
show, but usually no one's watching.
No one's ever watching. It's just cameras. Isn't
Yeah.
it weird how cameras change everything?
Yeah? Does it change you? Oh wait, that's too deep, too quick.
Let's ease into it.
The Dolan twins are, I guess, one of the biggest YouTube channels in the world. You're quite new to YouTube compared to, I say, Joe and KSI, who I've previously interviewed.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to go into the 5 Fs with you. Or is it 4 Fs? I don't know. Grant isn't here to help this week, guys. So this could be a big fuck up. Or it could go really well because he usually messes things up either way. Can you control the weather?
I'm doing my best.
Please, the exposure on the cameras keep changing and I don't want to look white. I'm looking for a new girlfriend, alright? I know what the 5 Fs are. The first F is freedom.
Freedom.
Oh no, it's finances!
Fine. Okay.
Ooh, are you guys media trained, by the way?
Does that
Media trained?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Like?
Okay, basically, in the UK, YouTubers get media trained, and we're taught not to talk about money, really, because people hate people with money in England. It's
Okay.
like
I just don't really talk about money in general.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like it's, I don't know.
It's irrelevant to life. I mean,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
much as it has to be relevant, because it like
Mhm.
that's why there's the only reason you can like basically do what you want.
Not
Unfortunately,
necessarily.
no, not necessarily, but like if you
Yeah.
want something,
You guys are freaking media trained without
It's-
even knowing. You media trained each other.
it's gonna if you want something, it's gonna cost something. Unfortunately,
Mhm.
yeah. But I just if money was like irrelevant, you could just trade stuff. That'd be so sick.
Yeah.
I was
Imagine that.
Can I get deeper? Is that okay? A little bit.
Yeah?
I know. I was just like talking the other day with Grayson.
Oh shit, you're not Grayson.
No.
That's great.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
even. We're kind of like realizing that money is kind of ruining, like in a sense, ruining the meaning of life. Like there's people that aren't having families and kids
Yeah.
because they just don't have enough money to support a
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
And like that's literally like you're put here to live. I mean, find your purpose and reproduce. Like reproduce is like one of the main things.
Mhm.
I know it sounds all serious.
As
like,
a human.
reproduce,
Yeah.
but like literally, like people are not having kids because
Mhm.
of
Yeah,
their
like
financial.
the average
I
age.
think- It's your interview. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
shouted out by Grant if I interrupt you. So you guys
The
continue.
average age like back to have kids was like in the early 20s,
Yeah.
mid 20s. It's like the healthy age to have a kid and start a family, but like now it's like becoming like 30s, mid 30s, which isn't a bad thing. You know, you have to do it when you're ready.
Yeah.
It's all because of money. Like people are afraid to start
Yeah.
families and like
You guys are young. You made a lot of money. I'm assuming. And
I don't like. Yeah,
sorry, I'm not gonna bring it up. I didn't like it either.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not that kind of guy. I think you guys know that. But
I know.
I just never really understood money, and I think that helped me in a way, and it also didn't. I don't. I really could care less about it.
yeah.
I've done things in the past that you know, like everyone goes through the phase where, like, oh, I want to get something expensive and feel cool, but like
Mhm.
it's
So
stupid.
pointless.
I'm so over all
I mean,
that.
look at this ring.
I'm guilty. I have one too.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
What's the point of this?
Exactly. You can
Like-
go on a vacation instead of buying that.
Make
And-
men-
No, maybe I'm not on the same level as you.
okay,
guys.
okay. But I'm saying.
I could go on a vacation to Manchester
You
from
can,
London.
okay, no, but say it's a.
You can make a
Yeah.
memory
No,
instead of
yeah,
having
make a
to
memory,
use
you know.
metal.
Well, this is an independence ring for me.
Okay.
If it means something to you and
Yeah.
like it reminds you of something that's
So basically,
That's important.
in the Victorian era, you would put a ring on your pinky to tell people that you didn't want to get married.
You don't
For
want.
me, I don't want to get into another relationship for a while, so I have to remind myself because I get into them really quickly.
You should just get like not looking for a significant other tattooed on your
Tattoo on my
forehead.
head? That's great.
And then like by the time tattoo removal is like easy, you'll be able to.
I feel like YouTubers are gonna start doing that soon for views.
probably tattoos on their face.
dude. Marriage videos are huge now.
What do you think about that?
I
I think we're gonna make one.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Americans and how they portray their money on YouTube? Because it's pretty crazy what's happening right now.
Like-
What people are talking about on
Yeah.
YouTube.
I don't know what they're doing it for. I feel like it's gonna make people feel like they need to be on that level one day, or
Mhm.
have enough money to just drop on a expensive car. and that's really not what life's about.
Yeah.
To me, it's like memories. They're the most valuable
Yeah,
thing.
I mean, I'd rather live in like a little like shack on a farm
Yeah.
in my hometown
No,
than
and you guys aren't
have a house
bullshitting
in the
either.
hills.
I know you guys. I mean, I don't know you that well, but from what I've seen,
Yeah, I mean, we got deep fast.
yeah,
We
we
had
got
to, like-
pretty deep last time. We over
Yeah.
a bowl of Chipotle
Yeah.
Ice cream.
and Ollie White. Too. You could even. I've never gotten that deep with Ollie before. You guys brought something out of him.
Really.
I'm just super deep, yeah, because no, I don't know. I think way more than I should probably
Mhm.
daily.
That's what we saw in your video, which I want to talk about. But going back to this, because you guys are pretty good at avoiding it, I guess. And I like the fact that you don't like talking about other people in bad ways, which is, I guess,
Yeah,
what
definitely.
you don't want to do. But I think when it gets to the point where you have these little kids watching these YouTubers, and I think the majority of the ones who are popping the most, I walked around with some of them and I see their audience, and they're tiny and they're young, and that's great. And I guess it's not up to you to pick your audience, but they're portraying a lifestyle like rappers do.
Mhm.
I feel like it makes me even upset when I'm watching it.
Yeah.
And I have a pretty awesome life, and I'm financially free and all of this, and I still look at that. I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing wrong?
I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm not salty.
It's a
you know,
complete-
I'm literally. I can literally say that I'm
Yeah.
not jealous of anybody. I'm happy for all their success. I just wish that they would use it in better ways sometimes. Like flexing to like a 12-year-old demographic.
It's portraying
that,
a
like,
false sense of reality that is
Yeah.
like unattainable.
like you don't need.
Even for them, because there's some people that I'm like, there's no way that you're in that
Yeah.
comfortable of a financial position to do what you're
Yeah.
doing. Thank you. And
So it's like a lot of it's rented or hired, and
Yeah,
exactly.
a lot of it is just financial mistakes, and people don't understand inflation either. I think you guys get that whole thing. Like, if you're buying something now, guys, this is a little advice. That money you're spending on it, if it's going to devalue, it's going to be worth so much more in the future if you kept it and you
Yeah.
invested it
Mhm.
tenfold. Like,
Yeah.
what was $1 million 20 years ago worth compared to now?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I think it's very similar to professional athletes.
Yeah.
Child stars, all of that. It's very interesting. I've been in meetings while I've been here. Not trying to brag. Been meeting some people, and they've noticed it, and they're like, it's a bit embarrassing for the whole YouTube community.
I'm not embarrassed by it. I'm happy for everybody.
Okay.
Like I said. I just wish that people would use the influence that they have, especially these little kids who like. When I was little, I watched YouTube. I looked up to these YouTubers and I did what they did. You know, that's why I
Yeah.
started creating videos. That's part of
Yeah.
the reason why I started creating videos. I wanted to like be like them. And I wanted
Is
to
that
follow.
why you stole brain freeze from me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. You obviously like these people have to know. Like there's 12-year-olds watching them, or however old they are, but like that could be like the main chunk of the demographic, and that's like
Yeah.
the one part where like kids are like learning who they are, and you know you can mold someone's brain if you
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if you teach them like, hey, like you need to have this gold watch on your wrist when you're older. It's like
For what?
for
Yeah.
what? Like I'd rather tell the kid like, hey man, work hard, be there for your family, your friends,
Mhm.
you know, be supportive to others. That's the key to having a good life for me.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
look.
found.
Think that all the flexy stuff like comes from insecurities that people just don't want to face.
Mm-hmm.
So they do things to distract themselves from like becoming a better person.
Mm-hmm.
So they think that having all these materialistic items will make them become a better person when it's really just I
Yeah.
think they're backtracking.
It's it's all about insecurities, and I mean at the end of the day, everyone's insecure.
I'm a confident person,
Yeah.
but I'm definitely insecure. I'm very insecure, and some people just don't admit that to themselves, so they don't work on themselves.
Yeah.
If they're lying to themselves, there's nowhere to start. You have to start with the truth. You have
I
to.
think